Hello guys, welcome to CloudRaga. In previous video, we saw the types of constructor. In this video, we will see how to create these constructors and how to access them. So going back to Eclipse, close all, expanding the package project, then src, and under this package constructor demo, I'll create one class. Let's say cycle. So that's my class name. Now if I have to define uh, constructors, so I can write public, then my class name, then parenthesis. So this is my default constructor. Even I can write this message here as well in one line that we are inside our default constructor is called. Okay, can we have argumented constructor? Yes, definitely. Like the same name, public, the modifier, then the class name, and then because if you won't pass anything, so this looks identical. So we have to do give some difference. So I can type data type, that is int. How I know? Because the syntax says modifier, then the class name, and then pass data type and the argument name, argument 1 or 2. So data type, then argument name, data type, then argument name. So in this I can just say int I, and error is gone. And here I can say one arg constructor. Can I have more than one constructor? Yes, it's possible. We can have more than one constructor as well. We always have one, two, and now it's going to be third constructor. Let's say s, and I can say to a constructor. Yep, that's how as per the requirement we can have multiple constructors in our file. Why we need that we will see in upcoming classes, but for now we are just creating our base that how we can create constructors, what are the types, and how we can differentiate them. So we have three constructors. First one is default, second one takes integer as argument, and third one takes two arguments, int and string type. And for simplicity I'm just printing one line message there. Now how to access them? So what I'll do, I'll create a tester file for this. So right click on the package, create class, and call it cycle tester. Done. So test, like we always do, we will get a main method. Done. Now time to call the constructors. So cycle this, we have to just create the object, and what's happening, the constructor gets called. So this one calls this default constructor. We will see in more detail how it's happening, but for now just take this idea that if you are doing this much, like this is the simplest way of creating object in Java. So when you're doing this, by default it is calling default constructor. How? Later. So for now just be with me, and let's see. Oh sorry, let's run this code first of all and see what's the impact, then we will see how to call other constructors. So how to run? Right click, run as application, and default constructor is called. Okay, this is the message coming from this. Okay, can I have second constructor? Yes, why not? So we will follow the same way, but this time I will pass one argument. Where? Because how do I know that this is the one argument constructor? Because of this int type. So this is integer value, a numeric value. So what I will do, everything remains same. Of course I can change the reference names. Here after new we have a class name, so here you can pass that integer type like 1, and it's done. So if everything goes fine, we should get two messages in our console. So let's test it. Right click, run as application, and yeah, we are getting one arg constructor is called. Cool. What about third one? This is this, which takes two arguments. First one is integer, second one is string. Okay, we can do that. We just copy this line, change the line, and it needs integer comma string. Let's say double quotes a. Just making it ultra simplest, so you can see how to invoke constructor. So everything remains same, like just follow the same pattern how you create objects in Java. Then where you ends, like class name, then parentheses, you have to pass these types of arguments. Okay, it's done. If I run this code, we should get three messages in console. Here we go, two argument constructor. So what's happening here? Let's see this thing on paint. So we created these constructors, and from tester we are trying to call them. So what's happening here, when we do this, let let me get the size so we can lost it. Just a second. Okay, so when we called this line, the first one, it is calling this constructor. When we call the second line, it calls this constructor. And when we call this third line, which has two arguments, it calls two argumented constructor. So at the result, we're getting this output here. So let's see the first one, second one, and the third argument. Let me color code them so they will be connected. So this comes from here, then orange one comes from here, this is orange one, and let's say blue is called from this location, from here. So you can color code them, and that's how we can call constructors by passing different arguments. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Let's meet in next video for next topic. Bye bye.